Whoa, it's freezing in here. Why is there no heat? You guys have no idea how difficult it is to rely heating the house with a tiny space heater. Alright, it's going through its motions. See, the igniter is on. There goes one click. And I notice it just won't come on. It appears, according to this slow flashing green light, notice the red is off, the slow flashing green light, according to this diagram, it means that pressure switch open, blocked inlet, exhaust vent or condensate line blocked, pressure switch open prior to activation. Welcome to J-Rule Productions. Today I'll be showing you guys how to clean a furnace flame sensor. So of course the first thing to do is reduce the temperature and to make sure the thermostat is turned off. Alright guys, this is a very important step. Locate your circuit breaker or main circuit panel. Mine is located in the garage. Yours can be either located in the garage or the basement. I'm going to open up the panel and look for something called a heating element or furnace. Mine looks like it's located on the bottom left furnace. It looks like it's already in the off position that you see right there. Make sure that's off position. If it's not, turn it off. I'm going to remove my furnace control panel. On mine, I have to lift up and then down to remove it. Where you see it unveils the inside of the furnace component. I believe that's the compressor and that's the pressure unit. What I want to do is look for a switch with one wire. It's the flame sensor. Let's see if we can find that and locate that. There, that looks like it right there. One wire connecting to it. So what you're looking at is the actuator motor, the starter motor, and that's the pressure port. And right here what we're looking for is a flame sensor, which is a rod that sticks out and measures if there is fire going through it. The purpose of this is to sense if there is fire going after there's ignition on the starter unit. If there isn't, then the unit shuts off to prevent gas leakage. So if you look carefully in here, that looks like it right there. That's the pressure rod right there, held in by it looks like a screw right here. Might have need a wrench to open that. I thought it would be like a Phillips or flathead. And there is the rod that sticks down to measure if there's fire or sense there is fire, and it looks pretty dirty. So that's the thing that we're going to remove, guys. That's why it's important to shut off the main power. This is actually tougher than anticipated because I expected this nut plate to be held together by a flathead or Phillips head screw. So it looks like I'm going to have to use a wrench this time. It's going to take longer than expected. So I found a proper tool for this job, and I've never used this set before. Hey guys, so unfortunately I'm not able to reach in there and generate enough force to unscrew the screws from the tighten plate because of the angle and the tightness of this area. So I'm just gonna go ahead and typically you want to use a steel wool, but all I have to work with is one of these heavy duty sponges that you use to wash a dish. So I'm gonna try to attempt to reach back there and clean it and see if I can remove any residue. Probably fold this in half like this. Let's see if anything comes off of it. Looks like there's some grime or dust. As you can see, it's hard to reach, so I've given up on using any tools. I am going to go ahead and just clean it directly like it is. I'm pretending I already removed it. So I'm just going to use a plastic fork and then trying to scrub along the rod to get off any residue. Or maybe use a fork, where we can use to reach down there. So as in effect, this is kind of like I'm sanding in a way, using plastic. It's basically doing the same function. As you can see, I've scraped off the deposit, whatever, oxidation, calcium, whatever, or dust build up in there. Now let's turn the furnace breaker back on. Let's go ahead and turn on the thermostat and set it on higher than what the inside temperature is. That way it guarantees an on mode. And cross your fingers. Alright, it's going through its motions. See the igniter is on. Oh, it lighted! It worked, guys! I'm so happy! This is what it's supposed to look like, guys. Finally did it. Yes, it worked. So here's a quick recap on what we learned today. First off, you guys have to use your brain. Sometimes you have to be flexible in your thinking. So I had to use a fork, even though I couldn't remove it. Alright, so as you can see, as the furnace kicks on, it uses the igniter on the right. You see that lit up to like orange. As gas flows through there, it ignites the fire, and then that's where the flame sensor comes into play. It recognizes the temperature, so it stays on. If it was too cool or there's no fire ignition, it turns off the furnace. Hope you guys. Oops! Before I sign off, of course, we're gonna put the panel back on, right? Gotta have that, and don't forget, guys, it's always good to replace your filter every 3 months. So for mine, once again, pop in the top, lift it up, and close it off. Now that the furnace is working, let's see what the indicator light shows, guys. There it is. Simultaneous, fast flashing, red and green. If you look at the chart, that says normal operation when heating demand initiated thermostat. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button. As always, take care of yourself and stay warm, baby.